Morning to one and all. My name is Om Prakash. My roll number is 191CS23. Now I am going to explain the fourth assignment, projection of solids. First question: draw the projection of triangular prism of base of equilateral triangle of side 25 mm when it is resting on base on the ground. One of its rectangular face is perpendicular to both HP and VP. The length of the axis is 40 mm. They given, just we should draw first an XY line, imaginary line, with 2H pencil, and then we should draw the question. The triangular side base is rested on the ground. So on HP it rested. From the top view we can see a rectangle only. From the front view we can see a rectangle as well as an imaginary line which is hidden back side. We can draw it and mention as A, B, C, D and E, F, G, H, and then they give width of side 25 mm and length of the axis is 40 mm, and they given that the HP and VP are perpendicular to both. So when the HP and VP are perpendicular is 45 degree. Just tilt the rectangle to 45 degree, and when you can see only ABC side of equilateral triangle, and DEF will be hidden back side, and just to mark as it. That's it. Second question: a cube of side 40 mm rests on HP. One of its end is vertical face is inclined 40 degree to VP. Draw its projection. Just a cube is placed on HP. From the top we can see only a square, and from the front view you can see only a square of ABCD, and only we can see ABCD, and remaining EFGH will be hidden. They given that side is 40 mm, and they given that the vertical face inclined 40 degree to VP. If we tilt 40 degree to VP, then we can see this. It's tilted to 40 degree to VP. We can mention we can mark the points A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and from the front view you can see a triangle only. When you tilt from the top view you can see somewhat difference in the image, so that you can mention as well as the point. Just it's a pentagonal pyramid, which is a 5 sides of 30 mm, and its axis length is 60 mm. When we just draw XY imaginary line and just to keep the pentagonal pyramid on the base of HP, from the top view you can see a pentagonal pyramid and with a O of imaginary point, and just connect everything with EO, AO, BO, CO, and from the front view you can see a triangle like structure. And some of the triangle will be no hidden triangles. You can see a slanting line. We just draw a slanting line and mark A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash and O dash. In question they given that the one of its base edge containing which makes 40 degree to HP. Just tilt the triangle of base 40 degree to HP. Then you can see in this side it's tilted to 40 degree to HP, and you mention the point A, B, C, D. From this draw an X dash and Y dash line, and just mark a line. Just take those points to that side to make a clear view and mark the view. You can see that. Fourth question: a pentagonal prism of base side 30 mm and axis length 55 mm is lying on the ground on one of its rectangular face. Draw the top front left view when its axis is perpendicular to VP and n nearer to VP is 50 mm from it. Just it's a pentagonal prism. Both sides, top side and bottom side, will be a pentagon. Okay, then mark the point ABC. From the top view you can see only a pentagon, so just mark, there will be no O because it's not a pyramid, it's a prism. Then mark ABCD, and from the front view you can see a rectangle or square like a structure, and just to mark, and you can't see the you can't see the you can't see this line A B C D, you can't see the F and A dash line, so just mark an imaginary line. In question they given that draw the top lying on the top, front and left side view. They asking to draw the left side view when its axis is perpendicular to VP and n near to VP is 15 mm from it. They asking, just we drawn top view, front view, they asking the left side view. We should draw a left side view from the right side. You should view from the right side and you should draw the left side view, or if you drawing a left side view, if you draw right side view, you should view from the right side. From the just transfer the points from this end to this that end, and just mark the points, and just mark the points as clear as, then you can get the left side view. Fifth question, a square prism of base side 35 mm and axis length 60 mm rests on one of its base edge on HP with its axis inclined at 30 degree to HP and parallel to VP. Draw its top and front view. They asking that they just take a square prism of base 35 mm and axis length 60 mm. One of its base edge is on HP. When it placed on HP, from the top view you can see only a square, and from the front view you can see a rectangle size. Then mention then mention the points and mark as well as 35 and 60 mm. And they given that the base is on HP with its axis inclined 30 degree, with its axis is inclined to 30 degree to HP and parallel to VP. It is 30 degree inclined 30 degree to HP and parallel to VP. You can see in this side it is inclined 30 degree to HP and parallel to VP. Just transfer the points from this side to that side and mark as well as the possible. Sixth question, draw the projection of square pyramid of base side 30 mm and axis 50 mm. We are drawing a square pyramid of base side 30 and axis 50 mm. When it's resting on HP, one of its base corner with base side containing corner making 35 degree to HP, and axis, when it will look like a rhombus when it tilted 35 degree to HP. Just tilt it and keep as a 35 degree, you can see as a rhombus. It's a pyramid, square pyramid. From the top view you can see a O point and ABCD point. Just connect the AB, OB, OC, OD. From the front view you can see only the triangle and the OA line will be hidden. Just mark as possible. Then they saying that the axis is inclined 30 degree to HP and parallel to the 30 degree to VP and parallel to the HP. Just tilt the axis 30 degree to VP and parallel to HP and transfer the points from this side to that side and mark as well as possible. You can get this image. Seventh question, draw the front top left view of a cone base of diameter 40 mm and altitude which is means height 45 mm when its base is kept parallel to the VP. When just keeping the base of the cone at HP, and from the top view you can see just a circle with a point O. Just mark it. And from the front view you can see just a cone, just a triangle shape, and just mark as. From the left side also you can see the same triangle shape and mark the point as well as possible and mark the dimensions correctly. Eighth question, a hexagonal pyramid of base h 40 mm and altitude 80 mm rest on one of its base edge on HP with its axis inclined 30 degree to HP and parallel to VP. Here they given that hexagonal pyramid of base H 40 mm. We are taking an hexagonal pyramid of 40 mm and its axis is about 80 mm. One of its base edge is on HP. Just we keeping the hexagonal pyramid on HP. From the top view, you can see the hexagonal shape pyramid and point O and mention and mark A, B, C, D, E and connect with O. From the top view, you can see that. From the front view, you can see just a triangle of. You can just see the E and F triangle. Only you can see that E, A, B, A. You can see that triangle only. Remaining triangles will be hidden. Just mark as well as possible. This they given that the base on HP is inclined 30 degree to HP and parallel to VP. Section of points is the basic one for which we are drawing just with a point. We are drawing a line. Now just imagine, just to take a two papers of HP and VP. Just consider it HP and VP, and from this point we can draw it. If it is above 50 mm above HP, or 50 mm below HP, or 50 mm above VP, 50 mm below VP, we can draw it from those points. These two projection of points 1 and projection of points 2 we drawn based on that. For example, in this of P and P dash, which is 30 mm below HP and 20 mm below BP. It is 28 mm above HP and 40 mm below VP. Just like we drawing the points and we marking it. Assignment 3, projection of lines. With the help of lines, we are drawing the projections. It's called the projection of lines. In this, just with the help of a line which is placed above HP or below VP, we are drawing the top view and front view. Just to see here, which is 20 mm. We 20 mm above HP and 20 mm below VP, but and 60 mm of its length. With these figures, we are drawing a line and we are marking the point A, B, C, D. This is how we are draw projection of lines and projection of lines 1 and lines 2. These projection of points and projection of lines are the basics for the EG before we are drawing it. Next, assignment 5 is a orthographic projection. We are drawing there are two assignments. We are drawing front view, top view and side view from the given diagram. It's a orthographic projection. Orthographic to isometric projection. Assignment 6 is isometric projection. In this isometric projection, we are drawing the three-dimensional view from the front and top view. In question, they will given the front view and top view. We are drawing a three-dimensional isometric view, which looks like first dimension, second dimension, three dimension will be there in that isometric view. Before that drawing, we should draw a line and we should draw a 30 degree and should mark a point and draw a 30 degree to this side and this side, and then we should continue to the it's the basics for the isometric view. We are done two diagrams based on the isometric view with the help of the front view and top view. In questions, they will given the front view and top view, and we are drawing the isometric view and marking the dimension as well as possible. The cube side of 40 mm is resting on one of its face, such the nearest face is parallel to behind PP. The central plane is located 60 mm to left of the axis of the cube. Then the station of 45 mm. Just they given that the cube of side 40 mm is resting on one of its face. It's resting on one of its face, such that the nearest face is parallel to behind PP. Its nearest face is parallel. and the central plane is located 60 mm to the left of the axis of the cube. From the given point, from the given data, we are just drawing the front view. Just we are drawing a front view and top view, and just transferring the points to above, and just drawing the perspective view, and the diagram is completed. In orthographic projection, we should draw very carefully, and we should mention the dimension as well as the possible as well as the given in the question paper. They will give a diagram, and we should draw the front. They will give 3-dimensional diagram. We should convert it into front view, top view, and side view. This is the orthographic projection. In first question, they will give. In first question, they will give that they reveal a 3-dimensional view for us in a question paper, and we are considering first in top view what we can see, and just we are drawing that, and from front view what we can see, we are drawing that, and from those we are drawing the side view, and we are marking the dimensions. That's it.